இந்த அநியாய படுகொலைக்கு உள்ளாகி இருக்கக்கூடிய என்னுடைய தேசத்தையும் அந்த மக்களையும் காக்கின்ற பொறுப்பை, அந்த போராட்டத்தின் அடுத்த பரிணாமத்தை இந்த எளியவர்களிடம் கையளிப்பதற்காக நாங்கள் இங்கிருக்கிறோம். மாதக்கணக்காக கடந்த 6 மாதங்களாக இந்த வீதிகளில் இருந்து அழுகிறோம். இந்த வீதி முழுமையாக நின்று உலகில் ஓக்லாந்து நியூசிலாந்திலிருந்து வன்கூவர் கனடா வரை ஆயிரமாய் அழுகிறோம். எங்களுடைய உறவுகளை காப்பாற்றுங்கள் என்று உருகுருகி அழுகிறோம். நாங்கள் அழுததற்கு சொன்னார்கள், உங்களுடைய ஆயுதங்களை கையெழியுங்கள், நீங்கள் சரணடையுங்கள், நாங்கள் பார்த்துக் கொள்கிறோம் என்றார்கள். இறுதியாக இருந்த அந்த 10,000 உறவுகளையாவது காப்பாற்ற வேண்டும் என்பதற்காக உலகம் முழுக்க எங்களுடைய உறவுகள் பேசினார்கள். Our Minister Cannon said, put down your arms and surrender. President Obama said, you put down your arms and surrender. Mr. Ban Ki-moon said, you put down your arms and surrender. Mr. Nambiar talked to Rajapaksa. UK Foreign Minister talked to the Rajapaksa. Mr. Sondland talked to Rajapaksa and said, yes, we talked to them. Go and surrender. எங்களுடைய பாசத்துக்குரிய நடேசன் புலித்தேவர் கர்னல் ஜெயம் கர்னல் எல்லாருமாக சேர்ந்து இவருடைய சொல்லை நம்பி அவர்கள் போனார். பின்னால் இருந்த 10,000 மக்களையும் ஏதாவது காப்பாற்றி விட வேண்டும். Now all the 3 people advised by Minister Cannon, President Obama and Minister Solveig, as they directed their surrender, what happened? They were shot dead along with the 10,000 people they tried to save. There are 3,000 disabled people, disabled cadres, murdered by a regime. Now we ask Minister Cannon, President Obama and Mr. Solveig and the Foreign Minister of UK and the Foreign Minister of France, our people believe on you. They make their surrender and they mercilessly, murderously kill. What's your response? Not only them, the people, 10,000 people they tried to save, within 24 hours, they are all wiped out. We are mourning all those people, over 20,000 people, the last 3 months, 4 months, who faced a genocide and murderously killed by a regime in Sri Lanka. What's your response? Are you going to keep silence on this one? We are living in the 21st century. I'm not living in the 16th century. We are living in the 21st century in Obama era. Is the price we are going to pay in the 21st century in Obama era? Losing 20,000 people in 4 months? Tell us. We are peacefully protesting for the last 2 months. We are trying to tell our story. Our youngsters in their knees. They are on their knees on the lawns of the Canadian Parliament, begging and crying. Can you do something for our friends? Something to our relatives? Something to our brothers and sisters? What happened? You release statements. End of the day, we lost another 10,000. So we are here today, mourning those people who faced a genocide of the 21st century. Some of our Canadians asking, why are you on the street all the time? We don't want to be in the street on the 21st century, begging and crying and pleading to stop a genocide. We allowed a genocide. And we are mourning those people today. And the international community failed us then for the last, they failed us 60 years before. And they fail us now. This is not the 21st century we want to see. We want to see a peace on the 21st century. We want to see a peace in Obama era. We don't want to see a genocide of the 21st century. But that genocide is happening in Sri Lanka. It didn't stop yet. There is no access to the international media. When there's a war in Gaza Street, in Gaza, all the media, international media, you put a pressure on Israel. When the war ends, you walk into Gaza, bring the story of the people. What happened now? Mr. Rajapaksa claiming that he ends the war. Where's the media? Why couldn't you get into the north and east and bring the story? And so we are asking our minister, Mr. Cannon, we are asking our Prime Minister, Mr. Harper, we are asking the leader of the Liberal Party, Mr. Michael Ignatius, we are calling the NDP leader, Mr. Jack Layton. It's time. You all together, beyond politics, as a true Canadian, stand up for us. Because we are Canadians. The Canadians are here today, again, asking, pleading one thing. Can you do something to save those people? The 300,000 now. Everybody accepted the 300,000 in cash, like a Nazi camp. After 60 years, the history is repeating in Sri Lanka. People put in camps. Nobody has no access. And people are butchered every day, raped every day, killed. Are we going to allow? When we are going to act? After all this 300,000 died? So we are here to send a message again. Act now. Bring these criminals, including President Rajapaksa, to the criminal court. Establish a criminal tribunal of Sri Lanka. International Criminal Tribunal on Sri Lanka. The EU asked for it. America seconded it. The next thing is you do it without fail. Immediately. Establish a war crime tribunal on Sri Lanka. And also, please, the three war heroes, the heroes, help our people. Dr. Satyamurthy, Dr. Vararaja, and all these people. And Dr. Sannu Raja. The people witnessed all this heinous crime are behind bars. We have no clue what happened to them. Time for our governments to act. Immediately bring these three people out. Save them. Not only them, the 300,000 people still languishing in the camps. To do this one, brothers and sisters, one important task immediately for us. Every one of us lost one of our relatives or friends. There is a Center for War Victims and Human Rights established some time back. They are documenting all these people we lost. So starting tomorrow, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., 1199 Kennedy Road, the Center for War Victims and Human Rights ready to document. It's an international level effort we are launching from today. We are going to document each and every human we lost in Valley. We are going to document that one. We are going to take to the international international courts of human rights, the Human War Crime Tribunal, to make sure that all these perpetrators, including Rajapaksa brothers, bring to the justice. To do that one, we need the documentation. So we are all going to make a serious effort. Starting today, we are going to document each and every one we lost the last 6 months and beyond. And also, I'm going to tell one story to our Canadian brothers and sisters, including the politicians. We Canadians champion on three things. We Canadians champion the R2P, the right to protect. We are the people. We don't want to fail anyone in the world.